Hey SUP Surfers, we're back at you with another guest video feedback review. We're going to take a look at this one and just sort of let it run here first. A couple key things. We see we got a regular foot surfer going backside on a left, does some squiggles, comes around for a backside cutback into the foam and kind of executes the maneuver. So it looks great, right? We're excited, we're happy, we're surfing. But there's a few things that we can improve on a bit. The first piece, I'm just going to let it run slow-mo. And the first piece is we want to be able to generate speed. Pause it here for a sec. Wave awareness is one of the most critical pieces when it comes to surfing. And it's all comes around trying to generate speed. So if we look at this part of the wave over here, it's a lot steeper. And it's closer to the peak, it's steeper. By catching the wave over in this area, we're going to generate a lot more speed at takeoff. And speed is critical in order to execute any sort of surfing maneuver. Versus over here, kind of off on the shoulder, where it's more flat, it's not as steep, and you end up feeling kind of stalled out a little bit. And oftentimes when we catch the wave over here on the shoulder, we want to use our paddle to kind of generate speed because we can feel ourselves being a little more sluggish. We'll see as soon as the surfer caught the wave, started cruising down the line, and then now, I'm feeling kind of slow, I got to get ahead of it, one paddle, and then we're going to feel like another little paddle, where truthfully, way back in here, there's tons of speed that can just be naturally generated. So where we catch the wave is important. It helps us generate speed, right? And then the other piece is we want to be conscious to how much we are actually paddling in the wave, because we don't want to over paddle in the wave. You want to start using your body in compressing and extending, or pumping, as they say in surfing, so that you can generate speed, not just from what the wave gives you, but from what your body can pull off. And so here we go. We're getting a little farther down the face, heads up. The thing I really like about this is the surfer's looking for a target. He's looking for a spot to execute his maneuver. There's really great. He took a look back and thought, all right, I got to see what's going on here. I've kind of been running ahead of the wave. And right here, there's a great awareness piece like, target's been identified. It's time for a backside cutback, which loops the surfer around from out on the shoulder and brings them back to the foam. And so surfers finally now realize that, I'm running out of room. The wave's kind of real flat as it extends out to here. We need to kind of wrap it and turn it back. So that's what's going to happen. So the surfer's kind of coming. Their eyes are looking. This is great. They got their paddle on the inside, which is their toe side, and start doing the lean. And one key thing to notice is, I'll pause it here just to let it sink in. When you're doing a backside cutback, it's the same essential body maneuver as a front side bottom turn. So if you imagine this regular foot surfer going right, doing a bottom turn, this is close to what they'd look like. There's one slight difference, or a couple of refinements that can be made, but their body could be twisted a little bit more. The paddle could be reaching out a little bit more in front of the torso, and then as they come around, right here, a little more weight, kind of leaning forward. See how most of the weight looks like it's on the back foot and it's kind of stalling us a little bit. Let's call it, 60-40, something like that, 60 to the back. You actually want to lean it a little bit more to the front to get the weight on your toes and onto your rail. But there's a nice compression to the turn. And then right in here, nice release coming up, but the board's actually already coming flat to the foam. What we really want to see is those eyes looking up into that pocket section so that we can get the torso twisted. This is the one I want. So we can get that torso twisted. Right? Twist that left shoulder should almost be twisting more to the open face of the wave so that it's looking straight up into this area, right? Let me get myself a nice little arrow here. Straight up into this area so you're looking right at it versus kind of over on the side. And then when you get it twisted up, plant the paddle, nice little rotation back, right? Head's turning, bottom's turning. Nice little light and fluffy chest over knee, coming over the top. It's a nice exit and nice turn through there. You just can refine it a little bit and get it in a little more critical sections of the wave. So all in all, really good. A couple key pieces, again, to just pay attention to for everybody is wave awareness. Try to take off on a steeper part of the wave so you can get the naturally generated speed from the wave itself. One of the ways you can identify that is you'll notice if you're paddling a lot in the wave, see the paddle, 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 that can be a good indicator that, oh wow, maybe I didn't take off at the right spot, time to look back, see where the wave's at, and oftentimes in that case it would be a wrapping cutback to get back in the foam. Great surfing. It's fun to do these video feedbacks, and if you enjoy it, give us a like and keep at it. Get out there in the water. That's the most important thing.